Okay, I think we are live now. So we have four people here already waiting.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It's such a great thing to be in our midst today. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the official launch of the Joyful Teachers Mentorship Community, founded by Mrs. Donas Charles. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Please, if you're online, I want to see your comments in the comment section. If you are with us, please, I want to see your comments in the comment section. If you can hear me, if you can hear me, please, I want to see your comments in the comment section. Okay, you're welcome, Sam Catch. You're welcome, Emegara. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. You're welcome, Joy. You're welcome, Abacus. Wow, thank you so much for joining today's webinar. It's so good to see you at this webinar. Okay? Without wasting our time, we are going to be moving forward to today's agenda. I welcome you once again to the official launch of the Joyful Teachers Mentorship Community, founded by Mrs. Joy Donas Charles. I believe that a lot of us joined this um, webinar with expectations. We didn't just join because other people were joining or because we did not have any other thing to do. No, but we joined this with an expectation. Oh, I'm so sorry. Welcome. Oh, yeah, Abo. You're welcome. Okay, so we joined with an expectation. We joined because we have something in mind. We joined because we have something that we want to get from this. So please, in the comment section, I just want you to type out your expectation. I want to see your expectation in the comment section. Why did you join this webinar? What was your reason? What is your expectation? I want to see it in the comment section. I can't see anybody typing. I want to see your expectation in the comment section. I want to see your expectation in the comment section. I can't see us typing. Okay. Oye Abo said okay, to learn how to navigate my way to becoming a US teacher. Okay, that's very, very wonderful. That's a great expectation. And I believe that your expectation is going to be met. Yomi says to be educated on routes to international teaching. Okay, that's a very wonderful expectation. And I believe that your expectation is going to be met. Okay. So right now, please, I want to encourage us to be very active during this webinar. If you have any question, do well to ask your questions when it's the session for Q&A. If Please do well to comment, drop your comments, anything that the guest speaker is saying or the convener is saying that strikes a point that you can relate it. Please do well to drop your comments. And I believe that as we do so, that we are going to get the best from this webinar. Okay, so we joined this webinar, and this is the official launch of the Joyful Teachers Mentorship Community. Now, what was the purpose, or what is the purpose, and what is the mission of actually bringing about this community? What is the vision behind this community? I know you might have that question in your mind. What exactly is the vision? Why is this being done? This community was born out of a passion for empowering teachers with purpose and global perspective. As a teacher, you are not just limited to your country, or you're not just limited to the circle where you are now, but then you can be a teacher with a purpose and from a global perspective. Whether you're just starting or you are on the path to teaching in the US, this space is for you. So I congratulate you. Yes, I congratulate you for joining this webinar, because this is the beginning of something great in your teaching career. So for today, we are going to be hosting powerful conversation with our guests, and there's going to be interactions, and definitely we are going to be giving some award to some individuals who deserve it. So, congratulations and thank you for joining this event. If you are excited about this event, please, I want to see I'm excited in the comment section. I want to see I'm excited in comment section. If you're excited about this event, if you're sure that you joining this event is not a waste, I want to see I'm excited in the comment section. I can't see us typing. Am I loud and clear? Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. Okay. Yomi says I am excited. I want to see more of that, please. I want to be sure that we are following. This is an interactive session, and we are expected to follow through the session. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Right now, we are going to be moving over to the next session. Right now, we are going to be moving over to the next session. And it's time for us to welcome our guest speaker. I believe you know who our guest speaker is. If you know his name, I want you to say his name in the comment section. And don't just say his name, I want you to say his name with a lot of fire emoji. It's time for us to welcome our guest speaker, but then he's not going to come on stage until we welcome him properly. If you know his name, please type his name in the comment section. I'm waiting for our comment. Who can guess? Who has an idea of who our guest speaker for today is? Who is our guest speaker? Nobody is typing. Are we forgotten? Or we are not aware? I want to see the name in the comment section. I want to see our fire emoji. I can't see it. I want to see our fire emoji. Okay, so right now we are going to be inviting the guest speaker for this webinar, and it is no other person. It is no other person but Mr. Chike Emmanuel. Mr. Chike Emmanuel is also known as Teacher Chike. Yes, he's also known as Teacher Chike, and is the founder of Tested Foundation. He is not just a teacher, but he's a teacher with a purpose, a teacher with a global mindset, and a teacher that has the art of his audience. So please, I would like you to do me the honor of welcoming Mr. Chike even as he comes to the stage. Please let us welcome him. I want to see us welcoming him with a clapping ovation. With a clapping ovation, please let's welcome him.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Oluwatoyin, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir.
All right, that's beautiful. Um, Good afternoon, teachers. I don't, depending on your country, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, teachers. It's an honor to be in your midst. I really appreciate this particular opportunity to be with you. I am a teacher, as you all know, and to the glory of God, we have been teaching in a small community. And from this small community, we have been able to go global. The impact of what we are doing has scaled beyond local to international. And it is from this small community I was able to connect with Mrs. Joy. And it is from this small community again that we are seeing what we are doing at the moment. So it's a great thing. And as a teacher, I love to see how I can be able to contribute towards the growth of teachers. And that is why I was able to partner with Auntie Joy to ensure that this particular event holds and you get an opportunity to scale your potential. You know, one thing we always see about the profession is that most times people believe that we are losers. It does not begin now, it's not from now, right from university. They just believe that everybody that is studying education was a loser. You failed, that's why you're studying education. But not knowing that, like they say, we are the mother of other professions. So we are the ones carrying, or we are the one that bets other professions. And if we don't take pride in what we do, trust me, if we don't take pride in what we do, people will keep abusing every opportunity they have. And people will see how they can look for how to trample upon us to bring us down. So we as teachers, we must shine the light. We must bring out the best in us. And quickly, in the short 5-10 minutes I have, I just want to share with us on something important. Just 5 powerful truths that can shift you from local relevance to global relevance. And I'm talking from the initiative of scaling beyond the borders as a teacher. You are going from your classroom walls to global walls. There are 5 powerful truths that can shift you from your local relevance to global relevance. And I want to tell you that, please, we don't have any reason to look down on ourselves as teachers. Right from school, I kept telling people that are medical doctors in my fellowship then, I would tell them, I said, where I will stand as a teacher, you won't stand there. It is a mindset. Because I feel like the more we put out ourselves towards seeing the best in what we do, the more we can be able to achieve the best. So that is why this particular session is very, very important to make you understand that it is possible for you to scale yourself. It's possible to move from where you are to the next level. It's possible for you to move from the local space to the global space. It's very, very possible. And that is what we are doing here today, trying to show you an opportunity that can take some of us from teaching in our local sector to our international sector. And it's very, very important. So please just pay attention to me. Now, the first thing you must know, the first truth you must know is that your experience is exportable. Don't undermine that little experience you have. You think that, oh, it's just the little thing I do in my small classroom in my village school. It is exportable. As a matter of fact, the program that we are here to hear about is an exchange program. And this exchange program, I believe at some point they have the understanding that there are teachers in local sectors that we need this particular program properly in their life. So that little experience you are getting in your classroom, the students are rowdy, you are trying to organize them, you are trying, that experience counts. And that experience can be exported from Nigeria, from the country that you find yourself. Because I saw some people from other African countries, I saw some people from Canada that joined the platform. So your experience is exportable. Know that one for today. So no matter how little you think it is, don't despise it, because sometimes some of us have this inferiority complex. When you say I'm a teacher, you like, what do I know? What if they not ask me what I cannot be able to answer? We don't know it all. Every teacher has something that they've not known. So it's unique. We don't know it all. We don't know it all. I, Teacher Chike, don't know it all. I even tell my students, I don't know it all. But we are all working towards learning. So that little experience you've gotten in the classroom, it is exportable. You can take it out of these four walls of your country. You can take it from these four walls of your classroom, and you can take it outside wherever your locality is. It is exportable. Number two, the second truth you must know, the second truth that will shift you from local relevance to global impact, is that visibility is the first visa. Visibility is the first visa. I am in the village today. As a matter of fact, the video I'm doing with you now, I'm doing it all the way from Ubuluku in Delta State, a village in Delta State. But I am connected with Auntie Joy in the US. And you all are connected and you are learning from me. This is possible because of visibility. And believe you me, no one can make you visible except God and yourself. And when God is there to help you to show what you have to the world, you must strategically put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there strategically, automatically you might not be able to put your gain that level of visibility that you are looking for. Many things I've gotten in this small village, I've gotten them by visibility. It was because I put something out there for people to see. That is why I've been able to get it. Yesterday, I finished communication with a woman all the way from Atlanta in Georgia. She sent us some things to share for my students. She told me how much she spent to send all the way from US to Nigeria. It was $2,000. $2,000 over 3 million naira to send what she sent to Nigeria alone. I saw the receipt from Lagos that they cleared it to send it to Delta State here. It was 100 and something thousand naira. Over 3 million went to send materials for us here in the village. It is possible because of visibility. And that's why I want you teachers to take visibility very, very serious. Put something out there that shows that you are a teacher, that shows that you love what you are doing, that shows that you are passionate about what you are doing. Put it out there. It might be your experiences. It depends on the school that you find yourself. Not all schools will want to put their students out there. You know your school, but you can put yourself, put your experience, put your methodologies, put the rigors you go through to see how you can be able to impact in your learners. All those things can be journaled in your social media space. And when opportunity is coming, most times they go and they ask you, okay, connect us to your social media account. Some of them might not even ask you. They just ask for your name and they go online and they Google your name. From there, they will see search results. And from there, they check your social media account. What are you doing? They can check through your account and discover that you are not doing anything that pertains to teaching. How can someone trust you that you are a teacher when your platform does not even show that you teach? Some of us, we are shy. Some of us, we are very, very shy that to call ourselves a teacher. We don't want people to know that we are teachers. But opportunities will pass you by if you don't identify with who you say you are. So you must learn to identify with who you are by showing out there that you are a teacher. Visibility is very, very important. Many opportunities, I can't count how many millions have moved through me to my students just because of visibility. I can't count it. I can't count it. I did wedding. I was able to marry as a teacher. I did the best I could be able to do. and had a lot of money to start life with because of one visibility. Most of the people that were able to support me, they didn't support me because of I am Teacher Chike. They supported me because of what they see me labor doing my students. So they had to support me. God compelled them to support me. And from there, I was able to, in this economy, you finish a wedding and you have a lot to still carry on your life. All this is a product of visibility. So please, you must learn to engage platforms. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn. Show us what you do in the classroom. Show us how you do it. I will stop there. Let me not overtalk, because that one alone, I can overemphasize that for hours. Now, number 3, you must think beyond teaching. Think solving. Now, the fact that you're a classroom teacher does not mean that it's just you are restricted to teaching alone. You have problems that you should be solving. In solving those problems, you connect yourself to the external world. I came to Ezemo Girls Grammar School, and as I came to Ezemo Girls Grammar School, I had to look around because I know I was coming there, and I'm leaving Abuja. You left a place like a private school in Abuja that at least was paying you well for a single man. You left there to come to a village. So if I'm coming to a village, I'm not coming to come and count trees. It's not because of his government job. No. There are things that I have to come and do here. So when I came, I did not come to start looking for what I will get. I came to start looking for what I can give. So your role as a teacher goes beyond teaching. You must look for how you solve problems in your classroom and outside your classroom. Because those problems you're solving will open you to opportunities that you never planned for. Today, I can be able to say that many things have gone through me. I hear testimonies. People come and say, Chike, in the whole village, they sing your praise. Chike is this. Some persons will be asking, who is that teacher Chike? I don't go out. I try to stay inside. If I live here, I go to the market, I come back. That's all. But why is it possible? It's very, very possible because we are giving beyond what we are paid to do. We are paid to teach, but we are giving beyond teaching. And that is what it's all about. So your classroom activity is beyond teaching. You must look for problem to solve. So you must think beyond teaching, look for problem to solve. Because in those problems you're solving, you open yourself to opportunities. Even opportunities like these that we're talking about, that you're all gathered here to learn. This kind of opportunity, by giving out to your society, people can spot. Even the interviewers that will interview you, some persons that want to check to know who, if you say who you are is really who you are, they come to your page and say, oh, this person is giving. That can give you an advantage over others. It's very, very possible. And from this small corner, to the glory of God, it was from this small corner we're able to win the multinational. I was checking if my plaque was there so I can show you. But it was from this small corner we're able to win the multinational Delta State champion of the multinational of the year and second runner-up, first runner-up, which is the second position overall multinational of the year in 2023 from the village. And why was it very, very possible? It was very, very possible because we were giving. We were giving. People could see that we're giving. We're solving problems. From solving problem, opportunities came. And number 4, the fourth one is you must upgrade intentionally. Upgrade intentionally. You must learn to scale. You must learn to polish yourself, polish your English. Some of you will say, hey, my English is not correct. Go and learn how to polish it. You are beyond your locality. Until you see yourself beyond your locality, you can't scale beyond your locality. So you must develop yourself. You must add value to yourself beyond your locality. That is how you can be able to scale. So you must be intentional. You must be intentional. As we are all gathered, over 600 and something people are on that platform. But not people on this live now, we're not up to 600 and something. It shows intentionality. Some persons are just emotional. Oh, you think you just have opportunities come to you on the table. It's a lie. You must prepare yourself for it. Sometimes, even in the course of this particular mentorship program, there are some things you don't even have. They will tell you need to get it. If you are serious, you go and learn and get it. That should not be a reason why you give up. You come in, they say, oh, you must have your TRCN. And you say, okay, I don't have TRCN. Go and get it. It is, you are enhancing yourself professionally. Go and get it. Because it's in getting it that you can be able to expose yourself to opportunities. It is in getting it. So you do not Any opportunity to add value to yourself, don't play it down, because I know teachers sometimes we just are, I'm sorry to say this, but we are lazy. We don't want to add extra thing to ourselves. So it's all the knowledge we knew yesterday, that is what we are still working with today. And the world does not work like that. The world is fast changing. So you must be willing to learn things. AI is coming and you must need to embrace them, to add value to yourself, so that when you stand in a community of people, or in a community of people from other professions, they don't look down on you, because whatever they know, you know it. That's what gives you an edge. So please, you must be intentional about upgrading yourself. Upgrading yourself, you must be very, very intentional. So those of you that will require one or two things for the next for the next phase of this particular thing, you think you don't have it, that is not an opportunity to say, I am not qualified, so I'm not. Go and get what you need to get. If you need to learn something for 6 months, learn it for 6 months to empower yourself for the opportunity you are looking for. Because opportunity may be around you, but your level is not enough to seize it. You must grow to that level whereby you can be able to get that opportunity. And it's the function of upgrading yourself intentionally. If you're not ready to upgrade yourself intentionally, then you're not ready for opportunities. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm very, very sorry to tell you that. And that is the gospel truth. And finally, don't go alone. Don't go alone. There's no man that rises in isolation. So don't go alone. You must learn to plug yourself into global opportunities. No one rises in isolation. And that is why you have a platform like this, a platform that we are launching today, the Joyyful Mentorship platform that we are launching today. Don't go alone. You have someone here that is willing to hold your hand. And since you have been hearing, you have not heard when she said, give me $1 or give me $2. How many dollars do we need to contribute to pay her? How many dollars do we need to contribute to be able to pay her? You can imagine where she is. And if we are to be paying her for her services, do you know how much we will spend in our naira? Some of us will have to gather our entire salary to pay. But now someone is here to help you willfully. Then you use that opportunity. Use it very, very well. I'm telling you, because teachers, we need to help ourselves. Some persons now, the reason why they will not go to the mentorship platform, because if they say, okay, come and register on Google Form, say, oh, I don't know how to do the Google Form registration. Go to YouTube and learn how to do it. Go and learn how to do it. You don't know how to do this thing, go and learn it. The fact you don't know does not mean there is a barrier. It does not mean that there's a barrier. So if you don't know something, it's an opportunity for you to learn it, not for you to give up. Not for you to give up. So please, with these 5 things, I believe I've been able to push some things through you today. And the 5 powerful truths, I will recap them again for you. The first one is your experience is exportable. Don't undermine that little thing you think you know. Don't undermine it. It is exportable. And number 2, your visibility. What will show that you mean business. Number 3, you think beyond teaching. It's not just about teaching alone. You got to give beyond teaching. That's what will express some of us and expose us to our purpose and potentials. And number 4, upgrade intentionally. The fact that you can't do something now does not mean that you should stop. The fact that you can't do something now, or the fact that you don't know something now, does not mean you should quit. What you should do is to labor to know it and move forward. Because some of you, when you hear some of the requirements, you will want to give up. I know it. You want to give up. But this is not the time to give up. If this is what you have intended to do, whatever you are required to get, go and learn and get it. If it take you 1 year, if it take you 2 years, get it, because you never could tell. You might be learning it because of you want to do this thing, not knowing that you are learning it is for another opportunity that will come your way. You never could tell. May opportunity not meet us unprepared. That's the prayer I keep praying for myself. May opportunity not meet me unprepared. And then I'll come down there and say, okay, there's an opportunity for you here, but you need so and so degree. You need so and so certificate, so and so qualification. And I say, oh, I don't have it. May that not be our portion. Amen. And finally, I told you, don't go alone. Joyyful Teachers Mentorship Community is here to guide you, especially in the opportunity of transforming teachers from their local environment to the US, or from wherever they are, whatever country they are, to the US, to help them so they can be able to. It's an exchange program. You go there, you learn, you practice, and you, as you're practicing, you are learning. You come back again, you come back better than you left. And that's how it is. So thank you so much for your time. If there's anybody that have any question, I might be able to entertain it if there's time. But if not, this is the little I said I should drop to you. And I'm still your beloved teacher Chike, and I believe you are all following teacher Chike. And if you are not following Auntie Joy, make sure you follow her. She's majorly on Instagram, Joy Donas. Make sure you follow her. And this teacher Chike, and this is the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, engage it, because this channel is very, very educative, and it will help you to go to wherever realm you need to get to. Thank you so much, Auntie Joy. It's an honor being with you today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, appreciating Mr. Chike in the comment section. If you know you got value, and I'm not just talking about any kind of value, a valuable value, please, I want you to appreciate him in the comment section. I want to see us appreciating him. Okay, thank you so much once again. Thank you once again, Sachike, for the teaching. Thank you very much. Right now, we are going to be moving.
Oh, sure enough.
So much. Thank you. I can see your appreciation in the comment section. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right now, we are going to be moving over to the next session, the next agenda. It's time for us to bring on board the convener of this awesome webinar. And it's no other person but Mrs. Joy Donas. Before we bring her on board, I would like us to welcome her in the comment section. It's not easy to host a webinar. It's not easy to give value. It's not easy to have in mind others. So please let's welcome her. I want to see us welcoming her in the comment section. If we do not welcome her properly, she's not going to come on board because it is not easy. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much. Right now, we'll be bringing on board the convener of the Joyyful Teachers Mentorship Community, Mrs. Joy Donas. Thank you very much, ma'am. You're welcome.
Hi, everyone. Hi, can you all hear me? Okay, I'm so excited to be here today. This has been a long time coming. This event has been in the works. I've just been waiting to get a little break from work so that I can have this time. Thank you so much. I am so happy that the day is finally here and we are all here to see this great um, platform launch today. We're going to do amazing things in this community. Like I say in the WhatsApp community, I tell you guys, we are just starting. This is just the beginning. We are going to do amazing things in this community. I believe that. And I know that we're just starting today, but I know that we're going to achieve so much together in this group as long as we are committed to this cause. If everyone is committed as much as I am committed, as much as Teacher Chike is committed, we are going to move mountains. We're going to do so much in this platform. So once again, welcome everyone. Like our moderator said earlier, this community was born out of sheer passion. Honestly, it's nothing. It's not money. It's not anything because it's out of passion. Why? What what gave me this fire to want to help Nigerian teachers, especially, or even other Africans at large? I arrived here in Jacksonville 2021, and when we went for our induction, I looked around. I was the only Nigerian. I saw teachers from Jamaica. They had so many Jamaicans. They saw each other talking to themselves. I saw people from the Philippines talking to each other. I saw people from even Ghana talking to each other. But I was the only Nigerian in my district. That was like a root shock. I woke up. I'm like, oh wow. Is it that my people don't know what's going on here? And we have amazing teachers in Nigeria. Nigerians are the most hardworking set of people I know. And I was shocked. And I said, you know what? Something has to be done. We need to do something. I don't need to keep this information. I need to share this. Nigerians need to know this. Nigerian teachers can do this. I know we're good. We are very good in what we do. So that's why I said this was born out of sheer passion. I've started this platform, my YouTube channel, a few years ago, but you know, but it's not, I've not really been getting the would I say the visibility as much as, and then Teacher Chike came on board and I bless God for the day I met him. So because I thought as much, I said, this is just wasting of my time. It's not like I'm making any money out of this. I'm taking my personal time. Maybe I want to give up. And he was like, no, you can't give up. You need to keep going. And he encouraged me to continue this journey. And now today we are here. Thank you so much to 45 of you that took out your time to join this live session today. This is currently 7:43 a.m. where I am right now. So you see, I've been up since 3 a.m. because I wanted to be sure that everything works out perfectly for you all, and everyone that joins today get value for their time. Okay, so I would let the moderator take over from here. I just wanted to give you guys that welcome speech. Okay. So I think we'll give her a minute. I think maybe her internet is kind of bothering her. So I'll just maybe keep going until she comes back. And I know you are here. You know why you're here. Like you all said in the comment section, some of you said you wanted to learn. You don't know. Some of you don't even know what the J1 Teacher Exchange Program is all about. Some of you have not heard about it. But trust me, this program has been here for years. For a long time, people all over the world from Jamaica have been coming here, from the Philippines. They have been coming here to participate in this exchange program. And the exchange program is like a tie between Nigeria and the US. There's an agreement where teachers can come here, participate on the program. You will be hired by the principals in the schools, elementary, middle, or high school, where you will be employed to work for that 3 years minimum, and you can extend for an additional 5 years. So you are going to be employed, not that because you're coming on an exchange, they will treat you differently. You are a qualified professional teacher. Whatever country you're coming from Nigeria, you will be treated here as the same, given the license that other teachers get here to practice. You will get a temporary license to practice, and that means you will be paid the same thing the teachers here in the United States are being paid. There's no discrimination. In fact, from the embassy, you'll be given a paper that says know your right to work, so that no one will discriminate against you about when you come here to work. Okay, so I think our moderator is back, and I will just let her take it up from here. Toyin, are you here? Okay, she's here.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, we can hear
Can
you.
everyone hear me? Okay, thank you very much, ma'am, for that introduction towards working in the US as a teacher. And thank you so much for this vision. Thank you for putting this out to help other teachers to thrive. Thank you very much. Okay, please, I would like to ask you some questions, just a few. Would you mind sharing your personal experience when it comes to navigating the J1 visa process and teaching in the US? How was it for you? What was your experience like? Thank you.
So, like I said, I knew about this J1 program in 2017. Then I was a teacher somewhere in Abuja. I was teaching a private school in Abuja, and also doing my master's at the time. So when I learned about the program, I heard about the documentation. I had none at the time. I think the only thing I had was my certificate and my TRCN. So that's the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, the teaching license. I already had that from when I graduated from school. So that was the only things I had at the time. I didn't have the passport. I didn't have anything at that time. But I said I wanted to finish my master's before I would come on board to see what this program is talking about. So somewhere along the line, 2019, I got married. Marriage came. I was done with my master's at the time, and then seeing the way things begin to happen after 2020, NSAS, I decided and said, you know what, my husband and I said, this is time to maybe explore this program. And that was when I started. So I applied in February, say end of February. That's when I sent in my application. And by April, I had my principal interview and I got a job that same April. And by June, I got my visa, and by July, I was here. So, because now what that means is that I knew about it 2017. I took my time. I started working on my paperwork. I got my documents ready, and it wasn't just about getting those documents. Also, I knew that I wanted to grow professionally. I didn't want to remain where I was. You all know how sometimes the treatment you get sometimes as a teacher, or maybe the pay and some other things that just demotivates you. I knew that I was more. I know I could do more. I knew I was worth more, and I had that hunger to go into the global stage, because I know that I have what it takes. I knew I had everything to be able to play in that leveling ground. So I decided to get all my documents together. So the first thing I know, you talk about the process, what it was like. I had to get my international passport. I had to get my driver's license. I had to also send my transcript. My universities had to send my transcript. Now that's my master's and my BSc to the US here, to Patron, for them to translate, for them to evaluate it. Sorry. And when the evaluation was done, I had that, and that was it. I started the process. So for me, it wasn't just the document, it was also a mindset, because this whole thing, nobody can do it for you. You have to have that drive. Like, I volunteered to be here to mentor you, to guide you. I didn't have that in my own time. I had to mentor myself. I had to push myself. I had to be my own support. But now you're all lucky to have me, to have some of us. I have a few other veteran teachers in the platform that you don't know, that have also been through the process, or have also that know how the journey is, or some people that have also mentored that have been able to come to the US on the program currently participating. So I had that mindset that I can do it. So if I can do it, you all can do it. Everyone here can do it. That's what it is. It does. You're not less. Like Teacher Chike said, we need to have confidence in ourselves. We need to stop looking down on ourselves. We need to stop doubting ourselves. We need to stop looking for everyone to trust a pity party because we are teachers. Then maybe you feel, I see someone wrote in the comment section, maybe you feel like you're a loser. You're not. Of course, you're a professional. The teaching profession is one of the most respectable profession in the world, because I dare say without teachers, I don't think if there will be any other professionals, or even the doctors or whoever you think might be a better professional than you are. So that's what I would say. So thank you, Toyin. I think I said so much, but that's the passion speaking. Oh, I think our moderator is out here. I might just keep going until she's able to come back in. Yes. So I think before she comes, I'll continue going. Even while I had that drive, I also was mentally preparing myself for every challenges ahead, because I will not lie to you that's like Teacher Chike said, I'll keep referring to his presentation was powerful. And I took note as well, because I'm still learning, I'm still developing myself. This is not my end point. This is not the last place for me. I know that I have to stick. I have more things to achieve. So you're preparing your mind for challenges. You're not going to give up because you meet any hurdle on the way. You're also preparing yourself for cultural changes, for cultural shock, because there are so many, of course, you will meet. So our moderator is back again. So I'll let her take it up from there. Toyin, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you can take it up. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for the response to that question. From what you said you knew about the program in 2017, and then you had your teaching certificate, and you were able to get your visa, your international passport, and transcript. But then I would like to ask, why did you choose the J1 pathway? I mean, I believe there were other means of getting this done, but then why did you choose J1 pathway? Thank you, ma'am.
That's an interesting question. So I would say, the knowing about that program and reading about it, just the thought of me coming to the global stage, being a teacher in the United States classroom excited me. It was very exciting. I dreamt about it. I lived in that dream, and I worked towards making that dream a reality. So, it just from a deep desire for me to grow professionally, just and explore, just not just keeping myself in my comfort zone. Just so, okay, I was teaching in a very international private school in Abuja. I earned quite a reasonable amount for a teacher in Nigeria. I had kids. I was tutoring from the some of them in the, will I say, the political people's children and all that. I had that, but I could have just stayed there in my comfort zone and said this was this was good enough. But I had that hunger in me to dream and dare for more, or to think that I can actually um, play in that leveling field, the global stage, that I can actually do it. So that drive, that was what made me, think about it. And then this program it has been made available by the government for us to use, for us to come here, learn from the United States classroom, share our culture as well with them, and then go back home and also impact what we've heard, impact our community, give back to our own society. So this is one of my ways of giving back, and I think that drive to be able to come here, learn, and also go back and share was what made me look at the J1 pathway, because the cultural exchange.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. The drive made you do it. That's very, very wonderful to know and to hear. Okay, when you answered the first question about your personal experience navigating the visa process and teaching in the US, you mentioned getting your visa, your international passport, your transcript. But then I would like to ask, was there any other requirement that you needed to get? Where was there any other connection? Like, did you need to network with somebody? Did you need to get this connection or that connection? And how was the process? Was it stressful? Did you find it easy to get? So this is what I would like to know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. That's honestly, we are there's nothing like connection. It doesn't work that way. You need to have your document. If you have the document you need, the information is public information. There's so many sponsors on Google. You Google it, there are so many people sponsoring teachers on the through the J1 teacher exchange program. Is a public information. All you need to do is go look for it and you find it. And just you don't need to know anyone. I didn't know anybody. There wasn't a connection thing. I just had the requirements. I met the requirements. I went on, read about the documents I needed to provide. I went on, looked at it, and I just applied to about four different at the time I applied to four different sponsors. I went on Google, looked at the sponsors, the requirements of the sponsors I liked, that were good for me, that I felt was a requirement I could meet, and I went for it. I just applied to them, submitted on my day, and the thing is that I submitted to four, and all four reached out to me. All four of them reached out to me, and the top one on my list, why I didn't go with them at the time, was they came late. So it was not easy. I won't tell you it's easy, because you have to be on it. So it requires you have to be proactive. If there's any document you need to do, you have to do it. Like teacher Chike said, it's not, they won't tell you get this and you start saying, oh, I didn't know how to do it. Please, there's chat gpt, there's Google. Use it, ask them, look for those, ask it, type into chat gpt, this is what I want to do, can I do? Or go to YouTube, search a video. There's not no information you won't find on the internet right now. So you have to be proactive, you have to be on task, you have to make sure you meet all the deadlines, whatever they ask you. If they tell you this is this time, one thing Americans don't play with is time. They don't do African time. If they tell you you're going to submit this today, it's today. It's 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock. If it's not a minute after 8. It's not 2 minutes, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. It's starting. That's what it is. So I had to get all those documents, like you said. I didn't have to know. I didn't have to have any connection. So I had all the document. The other document I didn't mention is when you get a job and get through the sponsor, take it off from there, and they will be the one telling you, okay, you need to do this. They will be sending you need to provide this, you need to do that. But this ones I talk about, the documents I would talk about, are the ones you need to even apply, to start up the application process. So that's the important document, the ones you have to get. That's the important. The other process and whatever, um you is when you've gotten through with a sponsor that have chosen to sponsor you and to sponsor your J1 visa, that they would ask for what you need. And also, let me tell you one thing, you the most interesting thing, one thing, I didn't have to pay any money as well. I didn't pay anybody any money. Nobody asked me for any money. All the document, I just paid to get my document, my own personal document, paid for my transcript, paid for my evaluation, paid to get my passport, paid to get my driver's license. Those are my personal things. So I paid for them, but nobody asked me to give them money. It was like a dream. It was like magic to for them to employ me here in the US. No, nobody asked me. I just had my interview. My interview was just like how we're talking right now. It was online, and I had my interview, 30 minutes, and it was done.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am, for that response. Okay, to all of us who are listening, I believe we're following. I believe we're following. If you're following, please say I in the comment section before we continue. I want to be sure that we are following. If you're following, say I in the comment section. Okay. Like our convener said, she said, be proactive, and then you just need to get your documents, you apply to sponsors, you get your requirements, just do the needful, and with God's favor, you get what you are looking for. Okay, moving over to the next question, ma'am. As someone who applied for the J1 pathway to be a teacher in the US, what are the mistakes that you probably made or you saw others made, and what is your advice to anyone that wants to come to teach in the US as a teacher? What would you tell them that they should avoid? What mistakes would you tell them to avoid? Thank you.
Okay, like I said earlier, I took my time as well, So I don't want anyone to be under pressure today, like Teacher Chike also mentioned, because we are having this conversation and you might not have some certain document. It doesn't mean you are not going to be able to participate in the program. It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean you are a loser or you don't deserve to be here. So what it means is that you need to take your time. So talking about that, one of the mistakes people make is rushing. You don't have to rush into anything. Take your time. Take your time. I see some of you asking questions what you need to start. I have so many. I've made all the videos you need to watch. Every step, documents you need is on my channel. If we finish, you can go over it. And I also mentioned some of them earlier. If we have time towards the end during the Q&A session, I might go over that. But you need to take your time, and also make sure don't rely. Make sure you read every detail. Please read. And sending information on this our platform has taught me that we don't really read. It's just a few people have been reading all the things I've been putting in the platform. You need to learn to read every detail. You'll be given documents, you'll be signing. Please don't sign away your life. Read, pay attention to detail, make sure you read every detail. Don't rely solely on words of mouth. Even when I said we're having this conversation, we're talking about things, go on, research on your own, read. You have to put that time, you have to have that hunger in you. You have to invest your own time. Read the information, not just relying on what you hear from your friends or from the sponsors alone or anybody. Read and be sure. Like I told you, I had to read through different sponsors, and I picked the ones I felt were good for me, the ones I could meet their requirement, the ones I like the way they run their program. So nobody can do that for you. Nobody can pick that for you. You have to do that. And also, when they talk about document, please don't submit fake on or overly exaggerated document. Keep it real, please. Also maybe you're waiting too long, missing deadlines. Don't miss deadlines. If you started the process say you have to have this by this, ensure you have it. Don't miss any deadline. don't submit overly as any over exaggerated document. If you don't have a document, be honest and say, oh, I don't have this right now, or I'm working on it. It might come in, because like I said, at the time I had delay with my transcript because of the ASU strike at the time, and I had to tell my sponsor that my transcript was delayed, so it would take a while for me to send it over for them for Spartan to evaluate, and I had to pay for 10 days because that's like the cheapest I could afford. So, and then they had to wait, and when it came through, I sent it to them. So you just have to be honest. Don't falsify any documents. Don't do that, please. Give what look for your requirement, give what you have. If you're not able to do, have the communication. The worst that can happen, he'll tell you no at this time. And there's so many other sponsors, okay? And there's another year, going to be another year. Like right now, teachers are getting ready to be here this July. I think by next week most of them will start coming in. Most people will start coming in. I know a few people that are already preparing to come in this year, and that got through, that coming in this year. And by October, they will start up another application again. So you see, it doesn't end. So it's not the end. If you don't have it, don't lie about it or falsify documents.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for that. For those of us that are listening, please, I want us to take note. I myself am taking notes, so please do well to take notes. Do well to participate actively so that you can get the best from this. Like our convener said, please take your time. Don't be under pressure and read every detail so that you do not sign away your life. Do well to read every detail and do not miss any deadline and be honest. Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to know, what does life look like as a K 12 teacher in the US? What does life look like? What exactly should we be expecting when we eventually come over to the US to be teachers?
Okay, thank you for that question. So some of you are meeting me for the first time. So I teach special education. I'm a special education teacher. So presently I teach students in kindergarten, that's K, to third grade. So I work in an elementary school. Our district is a kindergarten through 12th grade school. That's elementary, middle school, and high school. So, but I work in an elementary school, K to 5, and I am the special education teacher for kindergarten through third grade. So presently, it's my fourth year on the program. By the time we come back in August, it's going to be my fifth year, my last year on the program as well. So as a teacher, it's quite challenging. I've had to wear a lot of hats. So the thing is, if you come here, you sell yourself. You have what it takes. One thing I like to, my principal is one person that I bless God every day I met him. He's such a kind man, and I tell him all the time, you're a human being. He's so kind from what I am used to, and open and accessible. And I've learned so much, giving me so much opportunity. And you know what he says to me? There's so many things I go to him and I have an idea, or I complain about certain things that this is how we do it back home. I'm always, one thing I would do, I would sell Nigeria. I would sell Nigeria. I would sell my country. I will rep anytime. So I'm like, we do this back home like this. We do this. And this is why I do this like that. And I'm complaining. And he will say, you say to me, say, Miss Donas, you are a highly effective teacher. That's what he say. You don't expect every other person to be like you. I'm like, but they can. Why are we teachers? We're here to learn. So you see that thing, being you are a highly effective teacher, it been quite is a good thing, a blessing, but that means more work as well, more expectation, more they give you more role. I've been able to take on leadership role as well. I was employed as special education teacher, but now because of my own professional ethics and hard work. I've also been given different opportunity to play in leadership, take up some leadership role as well. So it's not just a walk in the park. You're going to be committed. You're going to show up because you're going to be interacting with children from different background. It's not like what I was used to back home. It was a cultural shock, but I had to learn. I had to adjust. The culture is different. The environment is different. The people are different. But what happened? I had to adjust. I had to learn. I had to adapt. The children, and also had to bring in my own culture, because that's why the cultural exchange. I had to share. I'm always sharing. If it might be through food, the students are always interested to hear me talk about my country. They want to know. I'm telling them, oh my God, this is what you guys do here. We don't do that back home. We don't do that in my country. This is what we do. And they're like, wow. So I had to be that person, even with parents, because sometimes they're like, oh, I can hear you, your accent. I'm like, oh yeah, I can hear you too, your accent too. Because I had to explain to them, that's why we're from diverse culture. you know um you can't hear me because of my accent. I can hear you because of your accent. So what do? We have to learn how to understand each other, tolerate each other, and with time they get it. The way you feel that you can hear me because you're American, that's the way I feel, that I can't really hear you when you talk too fast because I'm Nigerian. So but with time we have started working, we work on ourselves, but I don't get that anymore. And also, the parents, you have to communicate with parents. On top of it, not like, it's totally different. You have to have that communication with parents. You have to have that communication with teachers. In fact, it's going to be rated. It's going to be used to rate your evaluation. How do you communicate with parents? How is it? Because when you are required to communicate with parents and also document it, so they are going to see how you have that. So I had to learn that. Being a special education teacher also give me that opportunity to work a lot, hand in hand with a lot of parents, or contact parents a lot more, because I have to schedule IEP meetings. So for those of you that are not special education people, IEP, that's individualized student education plan for students that are special education students. So we have to do all those meetings, coordinate with parents, make sure they come for the meeting, and you have to write the document, read with parents, make sure you use respectable language that is not going to be offensive and professional, because the IEP is a legally binding document. You can be sued for doing something wrong with that document, and you can actually lose your license because of that as well. And sometimes you have attorneys come into those meetings. So it's a serious role, and you can't make it if you're not committed. You have to be on your A game at all times. You have to know what is going on. You have to know deadlines. You can't be late. You cannot be late. That's one thing. So maybe the nicest person to you can forgive anything, but you see, lateness is a turn off. So that's one of the reasons as well. One of the requirements is for you to have your driver's license, so that when you come here, American runs on everyone owning a car and driving. The public transportation system is not really efficient in every state. So that's one of the reasons why program sponsor require you to have your driver's license, so that you can get a car and drive around. So you're not saying, oh, they are sure you can move around. Transportation is not an issue, so that you're not like, I'm late because I was waiting on Uber or I was waiting on a bus. That's not an excuse. So um, get you need to get that license, so that when you come here, you can easily get a car and then drive yourself to work, drive yourself anywhere around, you know.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for that. Thank you very much for explaining what life actually looks like as a teacher in the US. Okay, please, I would ask you just one more question. As a teacher in the US, what role does community, like joining a community or having a community, what role does this play in your journey? How does this help you as in your journey as a teacher in the US?
Oh, nice question. So the you it's been an amazing. I'm so blessed with community. One thing you will do, like you're here, you identify yourself. My school community is a blessing to me. I'm so blessed to be in the school where I work. We are like a family, a family. We do a lot of things together. Aside teaching, we go out. We have a lot of events, hangouts, different activity. I have my church community as well as a Christian. I'm Catholic, so I joined the Catholic community. Amazing community. We have the Nigerian mass once a month at the last Sunday of every month. So we meet up. I also joined the choir because I've always been someone in the choir from school. Even my uni days, I was in the choir as well. So joined, identify with that community. Amazing. We still have when some people are an hour away or different places, but we still meet up. We still meet up to do things. Everyone is busy. Nobody's idle working. Some schooling, but we still meet up. Like in fact, we have tomorrow Sunday. We are going out to the beach from my church choir community. We're hanging out. We're trying to go on a beach day out somewhere to just catch up, bond and just catch up. So it's amazing. We do that. And also, one of the requirements for you as a teacher on the J1 program, you have to share at least 2 ways you are sharing your culture with the students in the US. Is a requirement by the State Department. The United States State Department requires you to submit 2 activities every year. So your sponsors will get to that with you when you're here. So we are required to submit 2 activity every year where you share how you share your culture. So one of the requirements, one of their ways is by I share with food. Everyone is requesting, oh, they'll go watch it on TikTok and say, Miss Donas, can you make some egusi? I saw some the okra, the slimy thing, and some fufu. So I maybe some jollof rice as well. So I make all that during that's one of the way I share my culture with them through food. So I cook that with other people too from other countries. We just cook and bring to share with our colleagues. That's the way. And then with my students, I connect. I've worked with some of my colleagues back in Nigeria. I connect the Nigerian classroom with their classroom as well, with my classroom here, for them to meet the students, and we have conversation for the student to interact with the students here in the US as well, to see what it's like, different topic, and the children love it. They look forward to it. They enjoy it, and even my principal loves it. In fact, he brags with teachers on the exchange program, tell that we are a multicultural school. We an international school. Teachers from different countries come here, so that's a requirement. So that's one way the community is where I'm involved in the community, by sharing my own culture. So any opportunity you give me, I would share.
I remember we're supposed to have a program together, Auntie Joy,
Yes.
around February, I'll be March. But
Yeah, it's still
managed
going
to
to happen. I
survive.
have that coming up
Next,
as well. Once we come back, we still do that.
no problem, no problem.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, this is really, really, really amazing. And I must say that this is so valuable. I believe that we all got value from the convener session. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joy, for answering the questions. Thank you for enlightening us on what life looks like as a teacher in the US, the mistakes we need to avoid, and the documents we need to get prepared. We need to prepare in order to work as a teacher in the US. Thank you so, so much. We appreciate you. Please let's appreciate her in the comment section. I want to see you appreciating her. Please, with a clapping ovation, please appreciate her. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you all for coming and being here. I appreciate your presence.
Okay, right now we are going to be moving over to the next session. We would be giving just we'll be giving some of us just few minutes to ask questions. So we'll just be taking 2 questions, please, for time sake. So please, if you have a question, drop it in the comment section. We'll just be taking 2 questions, please. Thank you. It's Q&A session. If you have a question, please do well to type it. We are waiting for your question. Do we have a question? Okay. Someone asked, Yomi Sobakin said, what kind of curriculum do you teach? Okay, that's the first question. Do we have a second question, please? So we'll take the two together.
Oh, he's asking. So do you want me to take the question? I think I should just go quickly so we can go quickly. We might end up taking more.
Okay, we have a second question. So I think we'll go with the two. The second one is, after the completion of the JI exchange program, what's next? After the completion of the JI exchange program, what's next? Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Over to you.
So the first question, the person asks what curriculum. It's American. So it's American. There's not a British or Cambridge. I think that has to do with the United Kingdom. That's the UK. But here is American has their own thing. The thing, one cultural shock I've realized that everything about American is different from the world. Everything, like you see people commonly use the same thing, um in other parts of the world share the same thing, but here American have all their things, everything, whatever training I had, maybe whatever things I've done in the past, if they need you to do something, they would definitely train you. If you're given a new position, you're given a new job, even as you're coming, before you go in on the day one, they will train you themselves. So that's one amazing thing. You don't need to be afraid or struggle about anything, you know. So they have their and the American curriculum. It's not Cambridge or British, because I saw a follow-up question. And also the person asks, after 5 years, you're required to do, I told you the program is 3 years and you extend for 2 years. After that, I don't know anything. I'm not an immigration consultant. I think, like I said, all this information is a public information. So that's is left on what you want to do, but you're required to go back home per the program. So you would have to find out more on your own. So let me see if I can take another one. Yeah,
Okay.
very amazing. This question said the person died. The question, yeah, if you want to read that, I would quickly address it.
Okay, you
Okay.
can address the
I
question.
add a
Okay, so about this person, if you all can see the question on the screen, so let's not waste time reading it. So having a bachelor's in early childhood and masters in adult education, it doesn't matter. You can apply with both of them. Like I think, for the best of my to the best of my knowledge, what it does to you, you might end up, you have to get a, for having a master's, you get more paid than someone that has a bachelor's. So that's added money to your salary. Another one say bank statement. Bank statement is not required, please.
Someone said, what do you mean by your fifth and last year? Do you mean you will come back to Nigeria after that?
I already addressed this question. So that's why I said I'm not talking about immigration here. So the program requires you after 5 years. That's the end of my contract with the school I'm presently working with. So the program requires you to come back after 5 years. But I said if you want to do, if you're thinking of not doing that, and that's why I said it's an immigration question, but we are talking about the J1 and I want us to stick to that. Okay, this is very interesting. I like this. About talking about technology preparation on the side of teacher for new technology dream. Very important. You have to know how to use technology. At least you should know how to use a laptop. Like at least minimum, you should know how to use a laptop. But other things, like I said, they'll be trained. And also when you come in here, they're gonna train you. When you come in as a new teacher, um I believe in your community, you would also, your school community, they would help you as much as, but for your own good. You can't just want to ask, like, come in and you don't know like some basic things, just for your own self. So it's not embarrassing. You have to try to learn just basic thing. There's no extra on others technology. I don't think there's anything anybody cannot do in this day and age. You can use Google, ChatGPT, YouTube, like I said, to do anything. There's so many things I've done in this 1 week that I wanted to host this program. Teacher Chike can bear me witness. I've never done them before. If we had to do it, maybe, or he'd just tell me, okay, you can do this, and I go back and I get it done. So there's a lot of resources to help you learn that, but you need technology because you will be using smart boards to display your lesson. Most of the lessons are scripted as well. So you need to show them is the lessons are going on in real time. It's not like you're not writing on the board all the time. Sometimes you're using the smart TV, the smart board to show them. The children are engaging is on real life. It's just like how we are on this life. Sometimes lesson in your class will be like that. You're going on, you're touching this. So you need to know that. But that's not a challenge. I don't think you would not be able to catch up, okay? But just start working on it as well if you have any challenge with that. I don't see the question. Send it again.
Someone said, if you studied BSc, not education, can you apply? I think for
So
everybody that.
yeah, if you have a BSc without education, you need to go do a PGD, because the truth is that some sponsors will not even take someone without a BSc education, BEd, as in like bachelor's in education, straight up. A lot of other sponsors take people with the BSc and the PGD, and I think it takes 9 months. I know someone just that came in. She did. They had the other person had the biology and did a PGD. The other one the chemistry and did a PGD, and they are here now. So you can come in, but you have to have a PGD, because the reason you have to have a training education, because the Ministry of Education here would have to give you a teaching license. So, and if they need to give you, so without the teaching license, you're not considered a teacher. You're not considered a teacher. Maybe you can be an assistant, but they don't employ assistants. So they are employing on the J1 only take teachers that will be teachers, like full time in the classroom. Because if you don't have a license, you can't do certain things. Like you can't conduct assessment, you can't conduct tests, and their tests are usually not teacher made. They are state standardized tests. So for you to be in the room where students are taking those state standardized tests, you need to have a teaching license. So I hope that I answered that question. Can an NC holder apply? No, you have to have a degree, because when they evaluate it, when the Spatran or West, any of those evaluation company want to be sure that you have the equivalent of the US 4 years, which is a BSc, which we do 4 years as well. So I don't think SC is up to 4 years, so that would not work. So the person said your question is not answered. You need to send it again. I can't see everything. Like maybe you sent it again. Send it again. What's the name? Can HND order apply? No, ma'am. There's no restriction on the J1 visa, as far as I know. There was a pause at a point, because the time they were trying to clarify some things about the social media, but they wanted to put some rules on social media. So be careful what you post on social media, because they are looking into that as well. So I think that's it. What class of degree? BSc. That's like a bachelor's in education, or a bachelor's plus a PGD in education. That's the minimum. And at least you must teach in a classroom. In a classroom, not as a teacher, not a lesson teacher or a tutor. You must teach in a school. You have to engage with student parents and admin, like in a proper classroom for at least 2 years. You must have at least 2 years experience. NYC can be included. NYC is included, yeah.
So another person is saying, what time of the year is will the application open?
It opens from anytime you can, but actually mostly October, because right now they are focused on getting the new teachers coming in, preparing for their accommodation, and how they're going to support. So some sponsors are very nice. They get other teachers that are here to pick up teachers from the airport through something they call ambassador, where they pick the teachers up for a little fee. We are in summer, that's like a job as well. So people apply to do that because it's a side job for them. So they pick teachers coming in from the airport, and some people accommodate teachers as well for a fee, a very mega fee than going to stay in an Airbnb or a hotel. So some teachers accommodate other teachers until they are able to get an apartment. So that's what everybody is focused on doing now. So a good time to apply, October. So you can use this time to start getting your things together. Use this time to start getting all your documents together. How do we get the sponsors, please? Like I said, I have a video on that. I don't want to, there are so many of them. I have a video on that, and I actually posted it on the platform yesterday. If you're in that platform, please check. Let's try to engage. Let's try to look at those information, because it wouldn't be nice you post and then you come back and post like Teacher Chike said. I'm actually very, very busy. I have a child. I have a toddler, a little baby. No help. As you all know, we are here. We don't have any helping hand. It's just me and my husband. He has gone to work, so it's me and the baby. He's currently sleeping because this is the morning. So if I find time to do certain things, I will not be able to maybe repeat them again. Let's try to take advantage of what we post or what we put out there. Engage. Okay, she's back. Are you
okay? I was trying to say, someone was asking a question that looks a little bit you've answered it, but it's like HND plus PGDE plus masters.
That can work. I don't really know about that. It's so confusing, but I think that can work.
Okay. What of someone that studied biochemistry? Someone that studied biochemistry and has a PGDE. That biochemistry, does it disqualify him or qualifies plus because of the
It doesn't really. I think it would know if you have a PGD. Some sponsors will take you. You see, that's why I said read, go through. Just Google J1 visa sponsors. You will see 1,000,001 of them. As we are all, if we get to get into the mentorship, some of them I would also take my time to share some, but there are so many of them. So that's why I said, because some of you have some peculiar cases. I know someone that studied engineering, and then she did math. She was teaching math. We worked together, but she's presently here. In fact, she just moved to my city a few weeks ago. So she did engineering, and then she was teaching math and did a PGD, and she was able to get a sponsor that brought her here. So you see, there are so many. That's why I say you have to look for the ones that some of you have peculiar case. Some of us are straightforward. If you have straightforward, there's some sponsor, they want straightforward.
And the person asking for special education needs, I think the person speaking to us, she has told us that she studied special education.
What's the person? What's the question? Just asking special
The person
education.
said, please talk about special education needs.
So, did you have a degree in special education? That's what the person is asking. Not like you went for training. If you have a
Okay.
degree, a bachelor's degree, like I have a bachelor's degree in special education and rehabilitation sciences, I specialize in visual handicap, and my teaching subject was biology. So that's my BSc. So see, that's my degree, and then I have a master's as well. But my master's was is in I wanted to do administration at the time, so my master's was administration and planning. So it does, but I still get. I wasn't they when they came to looking at my masters, they say, oh, because it's not in special education, they won't pay me the full master's money for doing having a master's. They had to pay me half because it's not in special education. But you have a master's, they'll give you additional money because you have a master's. But it doesn't do anything. So if you have a degree, that special education, of course you're qualified, you can apply, but not training, a degree.
Now, one other person asked, can I move with my family and my children? Can I move with everybody?
Of
Is
course.
there sponsorship for them?
Yes, if you come here as a J1, your family can join you as your J2 dependent. So that's wife and kids. Wife and kids, not parents, but wife and kids. So if you have a wife or a husband and your children can join you, children that are less than 21 years, they can be, if your child is more than, you have a child that is more than 21, they cannot join. So because they considered adults. So they are no longer dependent, but children less than 21 can come with you. When you come, maybe 60 days, after 60 days, they will send out document for them to join. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of questions that we have to answer. Do we take one or two more or before we go
Yeah, I'm
straight to the
is towing back because she's the one checking our time,
oh,
because she's the one moderating, and if she's back, whatever she says.
all right. Toyin, you're there, right?
Okay, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe you're seeing some of the questions. You can make, let's take one or two, and
Okay.
then let's see.
Okay.
We've stayed an hour and over,
All
so we
right.
can wrap it up
Someone
for you,
said,
for everybody to go on with their
I have
day.
a master's in guidance and counseling, but I applied with my bachelor in education in English already. Can I have that? Can I put the master's when I come over to the US? Like she has a master's, but she used
Yeah,
that B.
so if I had met you before, I would have advised when you were doing your evaluation that you have evaluated them together. You know why? Because now if you for you to put that, you have to evaluate it with patron, you have to pay another money. So what I would advise everyone in this platform, if you're doing your evaluation, if you have a master's, you have any other degree you have, please let them know that you have more than one degree. You would evaluate all of them. They will charge you one fee for all of them. So they will charge you one fee for that, for the document. So the person that is saying they have, of course you can, but you still have to send your transcript for evaluation again, and before they can evaluate it and then can add it. But if you're doing that, you've not done it, if you have more than one degree, please evaluate them together. Just apply to your school for the transcript to be sent over, so you don't spend, less manage money, so you don't spend so much money. One fee will do it. Okay, so I I need some clarification on credential evaluation. What type of evaluation do you advise? Course by course? Yeah, some of you are already on this thing. I am so happy that I have a lot of people that are aware of these things. Yes, course by course, omolola dada. Yeah, course by course is what you need to do. And I know they have, the faster you want it, the more expensive it gets. And I think the maximum day is 10. So I did 10 days. So, you also have to, that's about, the last time I checked, I think it's and 190 $190. Yeah, $190. That's the fee to get that, and it lasts for 5 years. So it's not like you will do it today to expire the next year. So it's if you do it, it will expire after 5 years. So it takes time.
So once can a third class degree holder apply?
Well, nobody care about the class of your degree, and nobody care looking about that. Is that a degree, a bachelor's? I don't think anybody cares about what degree you have, what class of degree you have. So, Ugochi Nyeregbe, I think I've answered your question. Did I answer your question about special education need? Yes.
Right. Is there any age limit?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I have some of my colleagues on the program with me are over 50. So at least the working age level in every country. I think is basically the same. But I have some of my colleagues that are over 50 on the program. So
So for the person at 55, I think there's still hope. You can still go and work some 4, 5 years, and give impact, make money. Money is important.
yeah, of course you can still work that, of course. I still, even in my, you have people even 60, 70 over here working. So you can still do that, but I doubt if you can bring kids. So maybe you and your spouse can come, because if you're 55, I'm guessing that your kids are maybe older, except anyone after 21 can join you.
All right, I think we need to move straight to the next phase.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
are you back? Are you back,
Yes,
Toyin?
ma'am.
So we were
Yes,
waiting on
ma'am. I'm
you.
available.
We're just okay.
Thank you very much. Wow, we were able to get answers to a whole lot of questions. I believe our questions were answered, and for those of us that wrote our expectations at the beginning of the webinar, I believe that our expectations were met. I believe our expectations were met. So please, if your expectation was met in the comment section, was met, please do well to say my expectation was met in the comment section. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joy, for the session. Thank you for answering the questions. Thank you so much, Sir Chike, for your session and for helping in the answers to the questions. So right now, we are going to be moving over to the next session without wasting our time. Our time is fast spent already. Right now, we are going to be moving to we are going to be moving to the award session. So I believe that you already know that some of us, yes, some of the participants are going to be getting some recognition because of some because of their activeness, yes, their active participation in some of the activities that was carried out in the waitlist WhatsApp platform. So if you're excited about the session, I want to see that you are excited in the comment section. I want to feel our energy. Okay, energy is contagious, so I want this energy to come from me first. Okay, if you're excited about this recognition and award session, I want you to say, I am excited in the comment section. I can't see your comments. I can't see your comments. Are we already tired? Are we tired? I want to see, I am excited. Okay, right now we have two winners for the riddle session. Yes, we have two winners. And for the salary story session, we also have two winners. Hmm, Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. Okay, who can guess of the winners of the riddle session? Who has an idea? Wow, wow. Okay. Who has an idea of who the winner of the riddle session is? We have two winners of the riddle session. Do we have an idea? I want to see your comment section. Do we have an idea of who the winner is? The winner of the riddle session and the winner of the salary story session. I can't see your comment section. No. Are we not good at guessing? Guess now. I need you to guess. Okay. Before I call on the winners of the before I call on the winners of the session of the activity that was done in the waitlist group, I would like us to know that there is a prize. Yes, there is a prize for being the winner. There's a prize for actively participating, yes, in the activities. So for the winners, okay, I know that some of us are already saying, what is the prize? What is the award? What is going to be given to these people? Calm down. Chill, calm down. Okay, so for the winners of the activity, they are going to get 10,000 naira each. Uh-uh. I want to see you clapping now. It is not easy. It is not easy to win an award. It is not easy. Please do well to clap for them. Okay, the first winner for the riddle session is no other person than Joy Ifeanyi. Thank you so much. Please let's appreciate her in the comment section. Joy Ifeanyi, you are one of the winners of the riddle session. Please let's appreciate her. Let's clap for her. Let's appreciate her. Congratulations, congratulations. Okay, the second winner of the the second winner of the riddle session is Sheraf. Yes, Sheraf. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but then that's the second winner of the riddle session, Sheraf. Yeah. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Please let's celebrate them. Congratulations. Now we'll be moving over to the salary story. The winner of the salary story. The first person is no other person. It's no other person but Daily Oka Cholan, right? Dali Oka Cholan, yes. Dali Oka Cholan. Congratulations on being a winner of the salary story activity. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Okay. Second winner, the second winner of the salary story activity. The second winner of the salary story activity is no other person. It's no other person but Princess Nena. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. Thank you so much for participating in these activities. Thank you so much for being a active participant and not just a passive participant. Thank you for being intentional about participating in this activity and also in today's webinar. It's so wonderful. It is really, really wonderful. I'm glad to see that you're so intentional about your growth and living according to purpose and becoming a person of so much value. Okay, Lena says it's me. See the dancing emoji. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. To everyone who congratulated, who sent in congratulatory messages to the winner. Thank you so much. Please and please, if you did not win any of the prizes for the activities, do not feel bad. Do not feel bad, okay? We are all winners, but then we must pick a winner, an overall winner. So for this sessions, we have four winners in the person of Joy, Ifeanyi, Cheryl, Dali, Oko, Cholan, and Princess Nina. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Please do well to drop your names and your account details in the waitlist group. Yes, in the waitlist group, so that you can get your prizes. Your prizes are 10,000 naira each. Yes, 10,000 naira each. Thank you so much for that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toyin, for doing that. Congratulations to all the winners. See, that's why these people they participated in the pre-event activities, they responded, they were engaged, and that's why they won. For the riddle, it was the fastest finger. So right now we are over 600, like and something, almost 700 in the community, but right now we're just 33 of us, so that shows something, that tells you something. So if you're here, that means you want more, you have that drive in you. So to I locked up that platform because I said some people, have their own intention for joining, maybe not the intention we all have. And opening it up is always people putting things that are not supposed to be, despite the community guideline, they are not following it. So for us to we want to do mentorship. This platform is to mentor people that are serious, people that are hungry, people for more, people that want to go on to the global stage. It's not because you see you want to just come there to sit down and just feel like maybe we don't have anything to do. We are serious minded people and we're professionals. So this is the time we're going to drop a link in the comment section. um Oluwatoyin, you could drop the link on the comment section. That link is a Google Doc form. It's a very short form, about 2 or 3 questions for me to get to know you more. If anyone that clicks on this form, you will be added into another platform where I can have proper interaction with you, because I would not be opening that other group all the time to avoid people sending in flood of advertisement and some unnecessary things that are not professional. We're not here to waste our time. So this document, you fill your basic information like your name. I just see numbers on the group. I don't know names, but this time around I'll know your name, your email address, and I get information about your years of experience, what subject you teach, just basic thing, and why you want to, be in the community, why you want to be mentored. So we'll put that link in the comment section right now. Um, if you see the link, please open it, fill out that form, and we get to move ourselves to a place where we have committed, dedicated, and interested teachers that want to grow, people that want to be mentored. Um, we'll move ourselves and we'll be in another, that's now going to be the main mentorship platform. Okay, the other platform was a weight room, and we're all there. So now we're going to sieve and know people that are serious and actually interested to do the work. Okay, so I don't want to keep you all locked out all the time. Before, when these people won these prizes, when we weren't a lot of us in the platform, and they participated, and so we are going to have this other platform where we can actually engage with one another, get to know each other, share our experiences, and learn from one another. So if that form is being put out on the chat, please um click on it and fill out that form. Tony, can you hear me? Have you put it on?
Ma, I can hear you.
Can you put the link, the Google Doc link I sent to you?
Okay.
Can you put it on the comment section? Because I'm trying to, I can, I'm trying to copy. It's not copying for whatever reason from my computer. Are you able to do that?
No, I'm finding it difficult.
To copy the link, are you using your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's on your WhatsApp. Copy it and just paste it on the comment section. Or you can't see the comment section. I'm not. Let me see if I will be able to do that as well. Let me join. Okay, yeah. So let me join here. Okay, yeah. So let me join here.
Okay. Thank you.
So you have that the form. I put it on the comment section now. So if you see it, let me know. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can see it. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, you
we
can
can
see it.
see it. Thank you
I'm
very
talking
much.
about them. I can't see it myself if they can.
But we can see it. It's on the comments.
Okay, please fill out that form. Yeah, I see it now. Fill out that form, and that's how we're going to streamline ourselves and get to know each other more and more. And we've seen how from time to time, like we said, as part of this community, we're having this conversation, we're having this
A
session.
comment, ma'am.
You said? Did you say something? Okay. So we'll be having this if we keep going like this, maybe at least once in a week we can meet up. I know that more people will join the platform, but for today, thank you all so much for coming. And for the people that won the award, please, I know your name. Send me privately on the group from the group. Send me your account details, and then I will send you your prize money. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joy, for that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the session. Thank you for the value that you gave to us. We sincerely appreciate you. I believe that everyone who paid attention to what was taught got value from the teachings. Thank you so much, Sachike, for talking to us about being more than just a teacher with a local mindset. Thank you for telling us to become people of value. Thank you for telling us that our experience counts and that we should not despise what we know. Thank you for talking to us about visibility, how we should take our visibility serious, and we should learn to see ourselves beyond our locality. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Sachike, for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you very much to the convener. Thank you so much for this vision and having us in mind. To everyone who has participated in this webinar, thank you so much for being intentional about your growth, for being intentional about becoming a teacher with a global mindset. Thank you very much. Okay, right now we are going to round up, but before we do that, I would like us to, before we do that, okay, I can see that some of us have filled the form. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Nina. Thank you for filling the form. Oh, thank you, Sam Cash. Thank you for filling the form. I want the rest of us to please open the form and fill it so we can be part of the community. Now, this journey or this training or this webinar, it doesn't just stop here. It's more than this. It is more than what we just see. It is more than this video. So please do well to join the community and also do well to do a personal research. Okay, you might not be able to share every single detail, but then when you add up what is shared on the mentorship platform and with your personal research, it's more of a very beautiful collabo. Okay, so thank you so much for that. It's a season for us to thrive and a season for us to grow together. So, thank you once again for joining. Thank you once again. I cannot say thank you. I cannot oversay thank you. Thank you once again for joining. Please stay joyful, the just as the mentorship community name is. Stay joyful, stay purpose driven, and become the teacher that you so desire to become. Thank you once again. So right now we are going to call it a wrap. Have a very wonderful day. We'll meet in the mentorship platform. Bye for now.
Oh my God. So last before we all leave, I know, please don't leave. Hold on. Just don't leave yet. Just one um minute. Discovered something about the link. Someone just said it wasn't working, and some of you already filled out the link. Um I realized that there's no WhatsApp number on that phone. Just brought to my attention. I did this last minute. So I'm trying to just put it in quickly and send it. I have 17 responses already. 17 of you have filled out the form. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to get your WhatsApp numbers. So let me do. Just give it a minute. Let me just add that in. If you're hearing me, please don't leave. Some of you are already leaving. So you can do that.
Please let's hold on so we can get the correct details to be able to join the platform. Do well to hold on for some minutes. I know our time is fast spent, but then just hold on for some minutes. Thank you.
So I'll send that again on the platform, please. Let's just.
And they can click again and refill. They can just refill it, the form.
Yes.
Thank you for stopping by.
Mm.
Thank you for stopping by.
So I've put it in again. Please click on it again and just add your WhatsApp number. I need to leave here. So sorry about that. It's been a learning curve for me, having to do all that. So you see, all you guys see the work I put in to be here today. We put in so much work. Teacher Chike, just you saw that. I didn't even see that. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you so much for all your support. for your guidance and everything. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. I know you're a very busy man as well. I don't take your time for granted. Thank you so much. Thank you, Toyin, as well. You've been an awesome moderator.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please, I send the link again. If you did it, please go back and refill it so you can add your WhatsApp number. I am sorry. I missed that out. Somebody, please, the person that couldn't open the form, try again now. There's a new one on there in the chat. Uh, try again. It might open this time. Please just refill it again. And I know that I had 17 or so people do it before. Please do it again. And let's see if it would it should be better. I'm so sorry for that mistake. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is your opportunity to please subscribe as well. Subscribe, And also this video, if you've not given it a thumbs up, this is a time and opportunity for you to also give the video a thumbs up. Don't leave without giving this video a thumbs up, and you know that you've gained value today. Your time has not been in vain. Please give this video a thumbs up. With time, we keep doing that. I have a lot of veteran teachers that are in this game, moving even abroad, not only even in the US. With time, you get to meet some of them playing in this field, not only in the US, teaching in other parts of the world. There's opportunity globally, everywhere. If you're looking, you'll find it. So with time, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Chioma. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ma. We really appreciate.
So we'll keep meeting each other in the platform. It's not the end. We're still here. You'll still hear from me from the platform, but with time we keep doing this, okay? And I appreciate you all for coming. So please click on that link, give the video a thumbs up and like. And with that being said, if nothing else to add, we'll call this a wrap, and we'll do this another time. Okay, please don't forget, do that from now. Don't say you do it later. Don't procrastinate. Remember, we said be proactive, do it now. Okay, so I had an amazing time. It was awesome chatting with all of you. So let's go back and face our day. Okay, let's go do something else, do something fun. It's the weekend. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this session. Thank you so much. Call it a wrap. Bye, everyone.